Hi and welcome back to Green Door Gourmet. I'm here at the marketplace and I'm going to show you how to braise some collard greens today. Collard greens are a lot meatier than turnip or mustard greens, and so they stand up well to braising. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them as well as protein, and they're great to eat. And so start by removing some of the stems from your collard greens, and the best way to do that is to just simply slip them off, and then keep your greens flat on your cutting board so that we can then roll them up and then chop them coarsely. And so once you have that pile of leaves that have been destemmed, grab the bunch and just sort of roll it up as best you can, and then take a good knife and cut it into about 1/2 inch to 1 inch wide strips. These will cook down a fair bit as well. Most greens, after they're cooked, they will reduce about 75%. So first of all, cut your onion in half from top to bottom, and then remove either end of the onion, and then remove the peel. You want to take off any of the papery outer layers of onion as well, and you can save these for stock. Once you have the onion peeled, you want to have the cut sides facing toward and away from you, and then using a sharp knife go in from the side at about 1/4 inch, and you just want to angle it in a little bit so that when you get to the center of the onion you have a nice even cut. Heat our pan to a medium-high heat, and then we're going to add some olive oil. While that's heating up, we're going to slice some bacon ends. If you don't want to use bacon ends, then some garlic and chili flakes work well to flavour the greens. Here at Green Door Gourmet we have a selection of bacon ends and pieces, such as peppered bacon, honey bacon, smoked bacon. This is some of West Wind Farms bacon rashers. And so I'm cutting them into large pieces, and they'll cook down and render in the pan. And so when the bacon has started to brown and it's rendered off a good amount of its fat, that's when you want to add your sliced onions. Give it a stir so that the bacon fat is going to coat those onions and begin to fry them. While the onions are sauteing, I'm going to just slice some slivers of garlic. So I'm going to turn the garlic end to end and then just carefully cut down so I get some nice big pieces of garlic. And then we'll add our slivered garlic. And so once your onions have a little colour on them, the garlic is sauteing, and you'll find that the bacon has crisped up nicely. At that point I like to add a little bit of acid, and that can either be some red wine vinegar, white vinegar. Today I'm going to use some of the Green Door Gourmet banana pepper hot sauce that benefits the Lioness Foundation. The vinegar is going to pull off any of the yummy flavours that are on the bottom of the pan, and that sound is what it's doing now. So just use your tongs or spoon to move the bottom of the pan, and all of those brown bits will come off, and all of that flavour is now going to be in the rest of the dish rather than on the bottom of the pan. I'm going to add some chicken stock, about 2 cups for about 2 pounds of collard greens, and then simply pop in your collard greens. And so once the stock and the greens come to a boil, you want to turn that down to a low simmer and let that simmer down for 15 to 20 minutes. The more greens you have, the longer that's going to take. And you can make a lot of it at a time, and then it will keep in the fridge for up to a week. So this has been cooking for about 15 minutes, and the stock has reduced, and we have a great dish. As far as seasonings go, you can use obviously salt and pepper, but also if the greens have a little bitterness to them, you could add some sorghum or a little sugar. For a different flavour, you could also add some Worcestershire sauce or soy sauce if they need a little bit more seasoning. And so you can see how the bacon still has nice colour to it, even though it's been cooking in that liquid, because it was crisped up nicely in the first instance. And the onions have a nice colour to them as well. And you can see how dark the greens have got after cooking down. And there you have it.